Good morning, everybody. Monday morning update, November 22nd, I think. Thanksgiving is coming. We have a little passage here today of another thing we need to be thankful for. And it's Luke 21, verses 1 to 4. And it's a story of the widow woman. So let's listen to it. As Jesus looked up, he saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw, excuse me, a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. Truly I tell you, he said, this poor widow has put in more than all the others. All the others. All these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on. So, back in the day, before cable TV, before we all had, all these things that isolated us from one another, people would gather, and they'd gather in peculiar places because, they needed entertainment, I guess. And one of the places people would gather is when the time of the offering came at the temple, because it was fun to come and see who was given what. And the temple had a great big trumpet, that you would pour your offering into, and this is before checks, when you could write whatever you wanted and slip it in the offering. This one required a noise offering, and you would pour your offering in, and the pings and the pangs and the dings would sound, and you could almost see people on the hill going, ooh, ah, kind of like a fireworks show, They keep hearing the pings, and they're going, wow, that guy gave a lot. And then in the midst of all that, Jesus sees this widow, and she comes, and it goes ping, ping. And he says, that's the best offering of the day. Like a dud firework. Who goes, ooh, when the firework doesn't blow up? And yet, right there, Jesus goes, ah. And it was because she gave all. And yet it was little. And so today, we can be thankful that when we give of ourselves, when we make that effort to love God through our deeds, through our acts, through our giving, that the size or the impact doesn't matter as much as the fact you gave. And so I am always thankful for that, because sometimes if I have a great sermon, well, thanks be to God. It was a great sermon. The sermon wasn't quite as good. Well, thanks be to God. I gave it my best effort. And God can use that. I've heard sometimes people come up to me after I think I've given the worst sermon I've ever given. And they go, that really spoke to me today. And I was like, what? What spoke to you? And it's always amazing to me. But it's because of the actual giving. I gave it. And so don't hesitate this week to be that thankful person who can give. Don't be embarrassed if you don't feel it's quite as big or great of gift as your neighbor or whoever. Just give and watch the blessing of the Lord, and be thankful that God, honors our intent more than anything else. All right, so that's the couple things I got, and I have a couple things I need to announce. And we don't want to forget, coming here in Advent, during Sunday school, we'll be talking about, this study, this book. And then Sunday evenings, next week, starting next Sunday, I'll go through the book. And on Friday at about, I don't remember what time I said, so I better not say. You look it up, and you'll know what time it was. Sorry, it's early. And so be looking for that Bible study. Vaughn is having a Bible study tonight. It starts tonight at 5:30. We'll be somewhere in the back. I don't know what room we'll be in. But I invite any of you or all of you want to come. It's a get her done study. I don't know if you've ever gone to a Bible study and just tired that nothing ever gets done. Well, this study, I think, is going to get her done. So we invite you to come to that. And this is, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I know this. This is the first time Vaughn's ever done a study for us here at this church. So come and support him is what I'm telling you to do. Just, attendance is just two little mites. And yet, wow, God may bless it. So, okay, and don't forget, if you haven't decorated your door yet, you need to get your door decorated. Now, don't delay. Don't delay. Terry and I haven't worked on our door yet, but Teresa's door is done. And so Teresa, she did great. And Terry and I we're behind the game right now, but we're going to catch up. We're going to catch up. And our door is going to be beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. All right. I think that is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy this time with family. This truly is my favorite holiday. It really is, more than Christmas even, because it's the holiday that people can't seem to commercialize. Yeah, it's the holiday where you don't have to send somebody 500 gifts, to make them feel like you love them. It's just food and family and fellowship and gathering around the table, and everything slows down for a day. And no, the other F would be football, and you can just enjoy time together. That's my favorite holiday. It really is. So, God bless you on this Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great day. God bless you real good, and I hope to see you Sunday.